that's us, boo. Came through with that new thing, see, I don't know why I trust you. Crazy now, I'm just too on. Maybe now I'm just too gone. Maybe now I'm just looking for that same vibe that you on. Cause I'm out here with my boys, going crazy in this bitch. Overseas, getting Benz, no Mercedes in this bitch. We made the album 9 months, had a baby in this bitch. I'm with your bae, on the run, like I'm Jay-Z in this bitch. I don't smoke a lot, but I get green. But ball out, no SBs, I caught you out, you got serving that beat stop, no steps.
What up, 2S gang? What up, 2S squad? It's your girl, Money 2 Times up in here, and I am back with another podcast episode. So before we get to the top of this episode, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe, and ring the bell for future notifications of this channel. Now let's get to it. Now, before we get into the poem, I want to talk to you guys a little bit. I know it's been, I think from what I remember, a couple months or so since we last met. A lot has happened since the last podcast was released. I'm back in school now. This is my final year at my very Catholic ass school, and let's just say things almost happened. Things forever changed that will impact my life. And I'm actually okay with it now. Normally, some people will not be okay. But all I'm going to say is this. When one door closes, another one opens. You win some, you lose some, but you live to fight another day. Why am I saying all these inspirational quotes? Because I dealt with so many instances outside and inside campus life that forever changed my views on people, life, or the school itself, but I'm not gonna really get into it. So you're probably wondering, what does this have to do with my poem? Oh, here's a backstory. I originally was not gonna release this poem at all because of the backstory and the context in it. For those who will be listening to this poem, will slowly connect the dots. This, in no matter, is a way of being disrespectful and all that. Actually, no, fuck it. This is poem. This is poetry. You can take it how it is. And all I can say is, I said what I said. I've been writing poetry for quite some time now. It actually helps me express my feelings. And it's to the point that, poetry actually saved my life one time. Because of how I could take real life situations that happen to me or real life stories that people tell me, and I could write it in a poem. And I always ask people, does this relate to you? And if they say yes, then I did a good job connecting it. Or I always ask myself, does this poem relate to me? And I sometimes answer myself yes or no. That's the one thing about poems, that I want to connect to either myself or somebody else in a personal level, because I am telling a story from their perspective. So, we're going to read this poem called Writers, and it is based on a true story. I hope you guys enjoy, and again, if you guys like what you heard, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and ring the bell for future notifications of this channel, and I will see you in the next podcast. Alright, Future Money, spit those podcasts. Alright, Future Money, spin that poem. Writers by Monty Parker. Shorty with a designer career encounters trouble in the rear. From freshman year, Shorty dealt with a blast from the past that resulted in false rumors from a friend. The friend almost put Shorty's life to the end. Sophomore year, Shorty led a march that brought a big impact, but of course dealt with some negative reacts. Junior year, Shorty encounters skinny Shorty that makes up lies when proven wrong. Unfortunately, the Shorty's friends go along. Guess the ugliest personality has the pretty face. You out of pocket. What's your life like? Bullshit and gossip, you're out of pocket. Orange hair character, gotta be careful. The skinny isn't who it seems. They out of pocket. Watch your back before you end them like the victims from Scream. They out of pocket. Skinny Shorty is selfish but doesn't have a shell to match. You out of pocket. The web is getting stronger. Are you attached? You out of pocket. Elegant man with a promising life, but is affected by the toxicity that's around him. Walk out like the runway you're destined to be. The Shorty has a promising career, but made mistakes along the way. Sometimes felt like drifting away. A racist encounter forever changed Shorty's life. Now she stands as an important figure, that's fine. Surrounded by great people like the Divine Nine. We need a resolution for a better union. But I'm done. This ride is almost at an end. Hey, university, you listening? I'm ready to give me my degree, so I can flex on my writers harder than Triple H's pedigree. This was The Writers by Money Two Times. Thank you all for listening, and I can't wait to hear from you again in the future. Peace.